give our audience a bit of an overview of the types of products we're talking about.
Yeah, so our main focus is NVH, or rubber, noise, vibration, and harshness products. And then so from there, we just vertically integrated.
So right there, Matthew mentions that they have a vertically integrated company. Jamie, can you tell me a little bit about what that means?
Okay, so I think when it comes to these kinds of terms that we use in the industry, they often can mean slightly different things to different people. But typically speaking, we have to think about the way that the supply chain works. So you have manufacturers of products, and you start with the OEM, the original equipment manufacturers, and they are the ones that assemble the equipment. But they don't manufacture every single piece and part that goes on that piece of equipment. So there are parts manufacturers that are also considered tier one who supply parts to those original equipment manufacturers. And then oftentimes those manufacturers have an aftermarket line, or they have products for second and third owners that they distribute. Not only their tier one products will go through the dealership groups, and their aftermarket line will go through the aftermarket distributors, people like HDA Truck Pride's members. And so you end up with tier one, tier two, you can even have tier three manufacturers, but typically speaking, once you move out of tier one and you get into tier two, tier three manufacturers, these people are only manufacturing products for the aftermarket. They have no real connection to the original equipment manufacturer. So you can think about it in the terms of, in the traditional distribution model, you have a group of manufacturers supplying the original equipment manufacturer, and you have a larger group of manufacturers supplying the dealerships and the distributors for that second, third, and fourth owner. And in traditional distribution, those manufacturers did not sell to the end user. So they didn't sell to the fleet, they didn't sell to the owner-operator, they didn't sell to the repair shop who was doing repairs for smaller fleets in a local regional area. They only sold to either the manufacturer themselves or their dealership groups or aftermarket distributors. And so you created these steps in the traditional distribution model that took products from the original manufacturer all the way through to the end user. A vertically integrated company is someone who tries to go from the manufacturing of the product all the way through to selling to the end user. And they eliminate, or at least they have a channel that bypasses the traditional distribution that happens at the dealership level and the distributor level.